Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back once again. Friends, if you have dreamed a dream from your heart, so no one is stopping you from filing it. How could a tractor drive a car like a Ferrari? Also defeated in the race and made a history that the world remembers today. The name is Lamborghini Com, now vanishes like smoke in the wind. From here we come to the time when the war is over. Getting off the bus. Soldier who returned home from war in Italy. Both Farish and Lamborghini Com. Music. Now one day when he was with his dad and if he is on the farm, he will see them in his dreams. Tells about he is a tractor. Wants to open a factory, but his dad. This does not seem right because there are many. It will take money which they don't have, but Freddie Sheo has a plan. Matthew will take part in a car race with, and by winning, he will get money, and by winning it, with the help of the money he gets, he can start his first business. Will make the tractor and then give it to the bankers. Will show and take some loan so that the company will start, but his dad has to. I don't like it at all, and that's why. He says to his face that you waste your money, time, and everything in this. You better come with us. Do farming, but friends, they say. There is definitely one such person in your family. One who crosses the poverty line. And it does something very big for the floors also. This was the thought that the next day he bought a useless car, slightly modifies the car, and takes it into the race. Gets down there when his eyes. Lane still doesn't give up, and the race begins. Now if he goes some distance, then he will be strong. Competition gives them, but then the engine of the car speaks, and it's by car. Music. Music. But one day he will surpass them. Will be clear to him in the same things. Tries to tell that she wants to become a mother. She is the one who is clear in her words. Tries to tell that she wants to become a mother. But he can't understand so much. Matthew comes from inside and tells him that, crazy, she is going to become a mother. When will she tell? Trying, but you can't understand. If you are, then Frisch is a little nervous to hear this. It happens that he did not understand There were reactions like this, some time passes. But still about his dream. You haven't said that's why your last hope. He goes to his father and asks him. He says he needs some money. I take out my wallet and give it to him. But Farsho doesn't get anything for this much money. Going to happen, that's why he tells them that I promise you that whenever I have money will come. I will interest all your money. I will return it with his father when they hear this, their heart becomes very heavy. And at the same time he brought her from inside and in front of her. They keep the forms papers, that is why they takes her quietly to Claire's house. But Claire was not happy about this. For your work, your father and brother. He was selling farms. She scolded him and said that your brothers have filed this form, made with a lot of hard work, and that's why. Give it back to them, but Fresco insists. She doesn't let him do this. She goes and forms, sells it, and whatever money he gets. First of all, he has to rent a garage, takes it, and starts fucking his friend, Joe, on his dream journey with Matthew. Don't know whether it will be true or not. Both here. The name of that garage, Lamborghini Com, is on the lips of every middle-class person, them once in their life. Lamborghini Com. Music. Our tractor will also get more power. He also named his first tractor. I had decided that I would wait for the next day. They go to a junkyard where they see a truck that is coming towards them. There was going to be a lot of work, and that is why they buy it at a low price and bring it to the garage, and Matthew gets the girl appears who is in his garage. She gets off the bus in front, and he also likes her, but never tell him about it. When Farsho comes to know about this, he helps her as a friend and explains to him that you have to talk, but Matthew, all these matters. I am very afraid that's why as the days were passing by, both of them in that old truck with all their keep taking out needed items, give them a nice dent paint, because both of them bought the same truck as brand new. Now we are going to make it from scratch one day when coffee after working on your tractor. When we go to drink, the same girl is there. Furry comes who Matthew likes very much. Joe tells him that you have to go today. Otherwise, she would belong to someone else. But even today I was scared, that's why the furry show took place instead. Go and talk to her, where the girl. Nam Okta tells after this by bringing the furry show. She has been introduced to Matthew, but she is still very. He was scared, that's why he says come you. Enjoy coffee with us, but Akata was getting late for school, that's why he. After she leaves, Matthew says, that's why she likes you. When he talked to you, reply to him freely. Giving says that if you go and talk to him, if you did, she would like you too, but you don't go, but don't worry, I've talked to him about you. Now from here, the furry show goes home where Claire and he both have a good time together. Claire says this month, our baby is about to be born and I want that when our child comes into this world. He came in and saw you first, reash him. Tractor promises that this will happen now. The work was going on fast, these two. Let's make a new bumper by welding the same. In the middle, she gets down from the Akata bus to Frisch. Seeing her, she immediately waves to Matthew. He says you also wave, and that's his thing. Agrees and says hello, after which both get back to work. But this thing, it should also be kept in mind that this work should be done at least. The cost should be covered, only then they can make profit. Now time keeps passing like this, and New Year comes. Matthew, Claire, and his Steve Fresho all three party together and having a lot of fun as the month goes by. His tractor work was also nearing completion. It starts happening, and now only a few things are left. The floors were left on it with great love. Paints and cleans it well. After this, both those printing companies, because no matter how much you make good things, if it's branding, if they are not well, people will not know them. That's why you will get your company's logo printed. Do and make the world hear. First Lamborghini music. He didn't have time. After a while, she gives birth to her child, but she can't escape unless Fresco is there. The doctor arrives and tells him that the wife has given birth to a child, but now she is gone from this world. Hearing this, he was completely broken and went. He hugs dead Claire very much. Cries today. He was feeling very regretful that I wish Claire had that anger. Go in and put all the things in your garage. Starts breaking because he did it to Claire. Couldn't even fulfill the promise made here. Even the tractor he made. Picks up a hammer to break, but then I miss my father's face, who sold his farm for. At least he had arranged for the money. Dream can't be broken, that's why it stops. He is leaving now that he is alone. Now he is on his own. The next day he became alone in his life. Go to the bank and tell the manager there. Tells and says about tractors. That from all the tractors available in the market, the tractor made by me is also cheap, and is it sustainable? Can I get a loan against it? I can make more such tractors. Now I want the scene to shift from here. Arrives at Matthew, who has made was cleaning the tractor when Farsho comes and gives him a paper with. There is no limit to his happiness after reading. It was not. In fact, the bankers had accepted it. To give the loan, Farsho's father. Keep the child with you so that he'd take good care of him now and get money. In happiness, both of them would go to a restaurant where Matthew finds Faith again. She goes very crazy after seeing him. When he starts feeling shy, his friend says, if it continues like this, then she belongs to someone else. That's why I'm going out. You go and talk to him. Farsho would have gone out, but there were tears in his eyes that lone. He was very happy to meet, but was also sad because seeing his success. For his wife is not with him. Clear memory of him in a corner. He sits down and starts smoking a cigarette when suddenly there. If you sit next to her in such a sad mood, she would feel insensitive. Furry Show asks if you have my friend. Talk to, she says yes, but he can't even make eye contact with me. Says you should give him some more time. Should be given, but Akita says which I am looking for you, Nana, or yours. Friend, she comes closer to him by saying this, due to which Fairy shows that he is Matthew. Now both of them like her instead of sitting so close to Matthew from the balcony. He sees that he feels that the brothers has betrayed her, and when he meets her. So today, for the first time in a loud voice, shouts that you should be ashamed. I need your wife a few days ago. Death has happened, and today you are doing this. You have been cheating on me from the beginning, but said that he was just a child for his mother is looking for him, and as he is thinking. Nothing like that, but Matthew, shut up. It doesn't happen, and keeps on speaking. Whose answer? I finally say, sorry, friend. That girl is not you but me. Matthew likes it when he hears it, slaps him hard and says today, I will join the company at 25, after which he takes his car, and then the story moves forward several years and we enter a new come round when the floors are in their garage, has been converted into a company, and now her clothes, etc. Everything has changed a lot. We changed and watched her take some cake. Those who want to take their Lamborghini calm. Music. So that you feel embarrassed and you will work harder, yes, if you next year. If I get good marks, then music. By modifying the clutch from the tractor. Music. Music. With music. Ferrara calm. After when Farsho met his family. If we happen to be together at a painting exhibition. There he sees a painting of a bull. Seeing which he starts thinking, why not that? Made a similar car, which looks like a bull. Be strong and fast like a leopard, and that's why as soon as we go to the factory and see the model of a car, prepare, and then music was forced because he saw the coming Geneva. Race your car in the GT Prix. Wanted to run, for which he would do anything. When he is at home about this Akita. When they find out, they argue again. It happens because he gets this idea. He didn't like it. He said that if he fails in something, then everything is ruined. They will become poor. Those people will become poor on the road. Will come, but the angry people will shout at him. Huey says that I am like other people. I am not normal. I want to be ahead of everyone, no matter what it takes. But Akita did not agree with his words at all, because they already have tractor and air. The conditioner was working well, then this. Why does he care about his people at all? Was not there. And that is why he himself. She gives the design to the secretary and leaves. Goes, but you know that the fairy show is the stubborn man who once thought he will continue to do it even if he fails. Why doesn't everything happen after a few months? The part was ordered and a guy. The design of the outer area was also made, but Shio doesn't like that Ferrari. That's why he tells him to make some changes in it. According to that person, it was absolutely right. But Farsho still refuses. That's why he. From there it goes to the same engine, which people want to put it in their car a lot. Is much larger, due to which the car. About this, when the bonnet will not close. When Frisch finds out, he goes and confronts those people and tells us what the engines. The carbonator has to be installed horizontally only then. This work will be done, after which he will contact that designer. Is also found who created the design and explains you a new design for me. Make it, that's not right, try one last time. Do it now, he will agree, and this time the design. He makes the floors very high, like it was the second time when the floors. I felt so relieved for the first time when had made the tractor. Now from here it is goes to the guy who makes logos, because he needs a new logo for his car. Wanted to make a logo like a bull once, and from which the person in front is very. I would prepare it beautifully and present it to her. And this is how the logo is formed. The one whom the world is crazy about today, those people. Shows status. And he specifically said this. The people were made entirely of gold because he has no shortage of money right now. Times have changed, and this time his stubbornness. Revenge, he throws a party in happiness. All the people from his companies were present in it. The furry show was bored at that party. That's why he came up with the concept of his next car. Start drawing the design on a tissue paper. During this time a lady comes there, whose name is Janelia. She is with him. The floors also start flooding. Starts answering questions. And this thing. His wife Akita watches over both of them. There was already sourness in the relationship, and now Janelia came and completed it. She tells him that you have always listened to yourself. You don't care about your family. You care about your family. There was never any need, but now it is too much. She divorces him in front of him, and She takes Tony and leaves from there once. Again, he had fallen alone, but this time he was not going to stop after a few days. Lamborghini calm. Music. Whoever was present there with his car. Enzo received a paper from Janelia's hand. Asks to give, in which he does very badly. Its company sounds from, and here when the curtain is removed, everyone loses their senses. Lamborghini calm. Music. Nee starts getting wasted in furry show TV. Sees that he realizes that the workers have gone on strike because he has not received his salary on time. I don't understand what to do so. He goes to meet Tony so that now that they have children, he tells her that now selling this company in which at 50, I will give it to you and half to my brothers. I made all this by selling whose farm. Tony says nothing and leaves her alone. He goes away. Now 2 months have passed. Everyone. Petrol price had become somewhat normal. Now again the floors had become low. Made a nest car parked in his garage, and he sits in it for a long drive. Here we leave for the same scene. Let's see what was seen at the beginning of the story. Music. A time who lost a lot of people. But his family was with him, and he was close to him. His wife, children, his brother, his friends, all. He got away from everything in the world. Made a beautiful car, but that 2-seater. I am sitting alone here, and we are told. That's Lamborghini calm. Well, if you have also seen a dream, then there should be a strong desire to complete it and not. Let's meet friends on the pretext of leaving. Grind in the next video. Out.